Welcome back. Here we are with our gigantic Liliana. And for all the non-basics that our opponent has shown us, this hand doesn't seem too bad. Whether or not I want to keep it, I think I will. I mean, this is soft against him playing Bob, but not terribly. And we get to start off by wasting him, so to the fences, I believe, is what I want to hint at. We have enough lands to keep in this, and we're going to find out whether or not our opponent does. Into a second one. Brainstorm. Probably should have. Oh, no brainstorm. And no land. Deal. I am going to thin a little bit for lands. Just going to wait until his turn. And granted, our opponent could have Stifle, but I'm not too threatened by that. Next turn, we're going to go Confidant. And the turn after that... Whoops. Oh, wait, no. Hit. Almost forgot. I have a stop at his turn. So, we're going to go Bayou Scrub. The reason I'm going Confidant is because Confidant's a black creature. So his removal, which was Ghastly Demise, doesn't hit it. Oh, there's one of those forces I was talking about. Next turn we'll go Liliana. See if that gets countered. We're going to be getting Bob back, so I kind of want to discard this, but we already have Liliana, so. And he needs 2 mana in order to play any creature in his deck. Hey, look, there's a Pernicious Deed. Our opponent has a land. We have a Mox Diamond. We have our colors, so I'm just going to go ahead and play both of these, and then I'll force the discard. The reason I'm doing it in this order, even though it gives him more options of things to do and different things to have in hand, it gives us something to basically have him force. We're going to take the Batterskull, obviously. The reason we're taking Batterskull is just because it's a body. Still waiting on that other force. This it? Spell Pierce? Is it the Spell Pierce? Yeah. Spell Pierce. Let's both discard. I've got fodder in this case. Alrighty. There we go. There's my card. What's yours? Bye, Bob. Unfortunately, Liliana's ultimate does not work on 2 or 1 land. It works on 2, but not 1. Probably has more counters and more black cards in hand. I'm going with this one. I guess we probably should have done that before anything really happened. I mean, worst case scenario, they take the Batter Skull. We end up with a 4-3 against a Vendalion click. Or a 3-4 against a Vendalion click. But, I mean, so be it in either case. Yep, we want to use it. Because next turn I want to be able to hit 4-6 and gain 3 more life on top of that. Nature's Claim. Naturalize. Nature's Claim. Nothing. Each player discard. I guess I could have played the land and then done everything, but whatever. Let's see if our opponent notices that he has to do this prior. Yes. There are now 2 pieces of equipment our opponent will have to take care of. Had I played it the other way, we would have been susceptible to another Spell Pierce. Or double Spell Pierce. Alright. There's a Nature's Claim. I guess I would have left him with only 1 card that could have been it. Brainstorm. Still looking for lands over there, buddy. Next turn I'm getting Bob back. I know I could have had a lot more going, but at this point we're far enough ahead that we aren't too worried about it. Our opponent's going to be at 1 card in hand. If they do anything else, play a land. So now they either have to do something or lose the cards in hand for the rest of the game. And we're already in top deck mode, so we're okay with this. One of the splits that would have been a possibility if we decided to ultimate there would have been splitting up these 2 lands with this one. It allows for basically us to have killed 2 more lands. I'm assuming his list only probably runs about 21 to 22 lands. Most blue decks that aren't basically tempo based are running a couple more, and it offsets the chance of me actually wasting him out. But at the same time, this is a game of probability. Eventually, there's going to be something. He's looking for a Ghastly Demise, is what he's really doing. It allows him to have something that he doesn't have to discard. But he found a Misty Rainforest, and that's not going to be something that he doesn't have to discard. So, Mystic's now immune to Ghastly Demise. We should be taking this one home. We're going to be getting Bob back. Bob is immune to Ghastly Demise. The Force of Wills that were used earlier. Oh, the poor Force of Wills. I didn't even realize Bob was the only creature that was a possibility to get back. So, yep. Sword of Light and Shadow. If I was him, I probably would have killed that one. This could be a deed. That is a possibility. That wasn't the smartest thing. Look at that. There's a pulse right there. Other options for beating that deed included the 2 chokes. So of the 38 cards in our deck, the 2 chokes were available as well. So we'll be discarding Bob. Actually, no we won't. Go Gadget Liliana. He can have the mountain, or the sea. If he wants the deed, he can have the sea. Deed is not particularly good if you cannot pay. Well, I feel like being that guy anyway. Yeah. So, there we go. The reason we split that pile up that way is it's not worth it actually just edicting him for a deed. Yeah. There you go. Something new and fun to play against. The most blue decks, you're kind of built to prey upon. There's a lot of things that they have to counter. There's a lot of things they need force for, and at the same time, there's a lot of times that you're actually keeping in the discard. I took it out in this case. My biggest problem that I have is that in doing all of this, I tend to tell myself I don't care. Like, there's a lot of things that I just don't care what you counter in this deck. Go for it. There's too much. And it's not a habit that you want to get into. So, there we go again. We're going to try and get another one, and I'll get these up later on today.